Hi guys, it's Bunny Girl, and today I would like to share with you my own experience about the open beta of Overwatch the game. Now before I start talking in depth about the game, let me tell you what the game is about. Overwatch is a multiplayer FPS or first-person shooter game developed by Blizzard Entertainment. The game is coming out May 24th, 2016. Recently we had the open beta which lasted for 9 days. I pre-purchased the game and was able to play it all these 9 days. However, you could have tried the game without buying it for around 5 days. I would like to share with you my own experience regarding the open beta and the game as a whole. During the open beta I had more than 20 hours of playtime. Unfortunately I couldn't stream my plays because OBS wasn't compatible with the game and my PC isn't the best for streaming. Now the game runs perfectly when I play without streaming. I didn't have any issues related to graphics and performance. I own GTX 960 and Intel 5 4460 and 8GB of RAM. I played on high and my FPS was 60 and above. Now the game did have issues related to its servers. Many times I had to leave a server and the game because I would teleport from side to side and would lose a connection. Everyone complained about the servers during the beta and I hope they will fix that. It is normal to face maintenance issues, but I hope they will find a way to fix this. This is an FPS game and Blizzard needs to know how important it is not to have any lags during a gameplay. Another issue I feel the need to mention is how unbalanced some characters feel. In Overwatch you have 21 characters. You have defense, offense, support and tank characters. Now the issue arises when some offense or defense characters are OP or overpowered, especially if you have a side support character that knows how to protect another character from any incoming damage. For example, I found that Bastion was a hassle because he had a long-range high damage tag and only specific characters could take him down like Genji or Pharah with her bombs. However, all the characters would have to risk their life in order to take him down. One-on-one would seem fine, but if Bastion had a shield in front of him and a healer behind him, then that would seem totally unfair. Also, the same issue arises with Torbjorn, or how his name, Torbjorn. He could level his turret, and the same turrets could detect a target on their own, leaving characters like Tracer and Genji vulnerable to detection. Mei's main also needs nerfing, since it can kill you with one shot close or far. I found that other characters are fine and fair used. Unless you are Junkrat, then you are a total bastard, and a noob as well. I hate him so much and I only tried him once and got bored immediately. That dude looks ugly and acts ugly. He has no skill, he only shoots bombs and prays for a hit, and then when he gets his ulti it's RIP or team kill for him. The wheel has more HP than some characters and taking it down before hitting a target seems almost impossible. Whenever I hear the wheel approaching me, I start jumping around and praying for a far splash or a survive. The maps in the game are designed in a really good way. Every map plays differently and you need to have a good knowledge of the heal placement or approachable roofs for sniping or range fighting. All the roofs and walls look like you can stand on or walk on, but that is not the case. Many times I tried to stand on something with d.va or Pharah but failed to do so. The same applies with Genji and wall walking. Although this is a matter that you don't care about and get used to after you learn every angle in a map, but for beginners it might be a death matter. In the open beta I played mostly quick game. As the title says, it is a fast 10-minute game and you had two modes, take or defend objectives or a payload. In your team you would always have to have at least one defense, a tank, support and the rest offense. You need to change heroes depending on the other team choices and so on and so forth. Also you need to change characters depending on your position in a game. If you are escorting a payload and you are almost at the end of the objective, then don't take Bastion unless you have a Symmetra's teleport. But this is not a guide and I will be sharing my own experience and knowledge I acquired while playing the beta. It might help the ones who haven't tried the game but bought it and want to know a thing or two before starting it. The game is amazing and it's so addictive. I like how the characters are designed and their abilities. I like the map design and sound effects. I think the game will be liked and played by many. Although this is not a typical FPS game, you don't have a leaderboard and cannot compare your kills and death ratio with others, where by the end you see the best move of the game. It is usually based on how many kill streaks a person had in a short amount of time, and usually you would see Hanzo with his ulti or Bastion. I once saw how Mercy revived the whole team, making a huge turnout, and that was a moment to truly praise and rate. Alright, that's it for now. I will be sharing many more about the game very soon. So if you have any questions and would like me to talk about a specific character, let me know in the comments. Also subscribe for more bunnies, and thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day, and bunny girls out. Bye bye!